Okay, we're inside airspace. Let's come over here. Let's do a quick flight plan. So we click on flight plan, and we go menu, and we rotate this down to delete flight plan. We're gonna be flying from Salinas, which is near Monterey, California, and we're gonna be flying down to Paso Robles, which is wine country, and one of my favorite breweries is out. It has a vineyard out of Paso Robles. It's called David Bruce, and they're really good. But let's take a look here. Yeah, let's definitely catch up for sure. I'm glad. You know what? I have a feeling because you're geographically closer to me, I can probably see you more often now because it's a hop, skip, and a jump right down there to the left coast. All right. I think we'll take off, and we'll just go to. We could go down to the big Sur VOR, but no. Let's take off, and then we're just gonna navigate to Wiggle, which is waypoint Wiggle. Seems appropriate. So I'll pop that into the FMS. We'll rotate this down. And I wonder if you got keyboard access yet. No. Okay, so we're going to rotate that. Wiggle. Is it how it sounds? Wiggle. And then after Wiggle, we're going to join the Victor Airway 25. So we'll come up here, we'll go menu, and we'll load the Airway Victor 25. And we're going to exit Victor 25 at... We'll just exit at PRB. PRB's on there. Wow, Victor 25 is huge. PRB, yeah. We'll load that in. And then we'll put in our airport of Paso Robles, which is Kilo. Papa. Romeo. Bravo. They have these little... Hey, 757 Spy. So suddenly all my airports are gone on X-Plane 11. Yeah, it's probably your global airports are underneath your ortho or underneath some true Earth overlays or something. I had a similar problem recently. 757 Spy, happy holidays to you. I like the tree. I do like the tree. We'll figure out the approach into Paso Robles when we get there. I'm going to put in a notch of flaps. And come down here and we'll do fuel pump. Yeah. We'll do... Alright, so taxi lights are in the middle. There we go. John R72, good day, sir. I'm doing well. Oh, yeah, the sounds are fantastic. How's the steering? Steering feels good. And by the way, here's a big announcement. A gigantic announcement. Snack Air bought a 172. Yeah, we did. And guess what the tel number is? It's fantastic tel number. It's my favorite tel number. Ooh, the brakes sound fantastic. Oh yeah. Cutting the corners here. Super excited for X-Plane 12. Keep seeing these awesome features and screenshots come out. So that'll be fun. I'm assuming that this is a what's that called? Angle of attack meter. I don't know for sure though. You know what else this makes me want to do? This makes me want to do conga lines on Pilot Edge. Taking me back to my November 572 Delta X-ray days. Yes, that is the registration number of this flight. November 572 Delta X-ray. Hopefully, FS Economy cooperates here. I love the sounds. Okay, park brake on. Let's do start flight. See if it works. May need to put in an alias. It could be a breathalyzer. JV84, how you doing? Alright, Cessna 172 Space Skyhawk. Okay, we're gonna set that. Let's try this again. We got a subscribe, Fish Go Blue subscribe. 4-year mark hitting. Four years from Fish Go Blue 85. How you doing, Scott? Are you all moved in to your new abode? All right. The FS Economy flight has started. Lars Rass with the subscribe, 54 months. We're going to put on our landing lights. These landing lights going on are brought to you by Fish Go Blue 85 and Lars Rass. Humber 8242, how you doing? My favorite tail number is the one that I did most of my training in and took my check ride. November 872, November Charlie. That is a good call sign. John R. All right. Here we go. Moved in and flying again. Awesome. I was going to tell you the other day to remove every plugin on your X-Plane to see what would happen. Ooh, testing brakes. Let's go full mixture. Here we go. Sync up the heading bug. Airspeed alive not indicated yet. There we go. There we go, rotation. Oh yeah.
Enjoy your flight.
I will enjoy my flight. I think this bird is great, especially if you're into the GA. I mean, look at this bad boy. Alright, we're going southeast right now. Go ahead and make a slight turn out here to the south. One more flyby. Flaps are up clean. Okay, we're going to trim up. Got to raise that EGT, peak it. We're really heavy because we've got 3 passengers. I think two are called California Cuties, and one's called, I think, an olive picker or something. A little more EG. Oh, that's the mixture there. Yeah, so far I'm digging it. So, alright, let's see what happens when we sync up our heading bug there. And I'm going to hit autopilot heading mode. And then we're just gonna continue on this. We're actually a decent rate of climb here at 87 knots. 900 feet per minute. Not bad with 4 people. We know it's really a sugar daddy and his 2 hot babes. That could be the case. That could be the case. Let me see if I got that correct. Yes, two California cuties and 1 olive farmer. Olive farmer. So let's go over here and do our georeferencing. Alright, so we're headed that way. Let's go direct wiggle. So we'll come down here and we'll come up here. I think we'll activate the leg and then go to nav. There we go. We're going direct wiggle. Good morning, Will Rising. Yeah, this is Orbex True Earth, Humber. Yeah. Where was the golf hole located in the water that we tried landing on? That was a good time. Wasn't that Coeur d'Alene, Idaho? I think that was Coeur d'Alene, St. Wolfric. Yeah, we did a. I can't remember. What network was that on? I've called the passengers coming out of Paris Michelin Star Alliance passengers. There you go. I'm really shocked. Are you the sole owner of the FBO at Paris, Charles de Gaulle, or do you share that with another group? That's kind of cool. That might get a little bit old. Maybe I'm not supposed to be so high on the RPM. Because my front fairings are shaking. I don't know if that's supposed to be the case or not. Alright, I'm going to level off here at 4,000. So we'll click the altitude button. In fact, we're VFR and we're going eastbound, so really I should go to 5,500. Maybe I'll do that. So I'm going to rotate this altitude knob to 5,500. I'm going to click vertical speed and we're going to change the vertical speed to 400 feet per minute. Alt select is on, so it's going to stop at 5,500. Rental power 99 Tango. Yeah. You all set up for Christmas? No, I'm a last minute guy. The scenery does look good, Cajun Cacti. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to go back to Coeur d'Alene, St. Wolfric. Yeah, I think we will. By the way, how is your holiday brew? Have you given them out yet? Are you drinking them? Because I'll tell you what, I got a really good Christmas ale from Anchor Brewing. It's a Christmas ale limited edition from Anchor Steam. It's really good. This really does look good down there. All right, now we're gonna tune in the. Well, we'll put in. Looks like we can probably do more of a direct line to wiggle. There we go. We'll put in Paso Robles VOR, which is 114.30. So we'll come in here to the nav radio and we'll do 114.3. It's KPRB. We'll sync up our heading We'll just go into heading mode for a moment. So I'll hit heading. And then we will change the CDI to VOR. We also want to show DME. I don't think it's picked up PRB yet. Course is this one here. Oh, it has picked it up. So now let's fly. We'll fly the VOR for a moment. Hit nav. The vanilla blonde is awesome. The hazelnut English ale needs another week or two. Christmas deliveries will probably be New Year's deliveries to buy more bottle conditioning time. Well, there you go. The artist at work. I've got all of the ingredients for a brown ale. I'm going to do another brown ale. And I'm trying to figure out how much gypsum and calcium chloride to put in my brown ale. Because I'm starting with 0 ppm on my RO water. I got nothing in the water, so I need some salts, but I'm not sure the sulfate to chloride ratio I should use, or the amount, the grams. Do you think that engine shakes all the time? Because, I mean, that looks a little pronounced. Wouldn't you say? There's 5,500 leveling off. Strobe lights should have been on. Command R repair. It's a pity you can't own the wide-body planes on FSE, otherwise we could start doing snack air transatlantic routes. That would be fun. That would be fun. For sure. JV84, by the way, I think you're over 2,000 flights in the snack race. And I think T. Kreisverst is behind you with 1,600 flights. I hope you don't feel bad if you don't win, because I will. I think you should win. I personally think you should win, but I can't rig it. We're giving away $20 million on FS Economy here in about, I guess about 2 weeks from now. Sometime that first week in January. I wonder if there's some animations. So if we... Can you turn on? There we go. So over here we got Avitab, VR compatibility, repair all, options. Okay, options, fairings, hubcaps, bush wheels, vortex, flap gap seals, angle of attack indicator. You got weight and balance. This is where you can open up the hangars. Aircraft state. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if that I gotta watch some other videos to see if that engine shakes on other. There is a okay, here we go. Here is the repairs. I'm not gonna do a fix all components. Nothing's failed. You can run scenarios, which is impressive. And of course, you guys all know these menus from the King Air 350. So yeah, I don't know if that engine always just sits there and vibrates. The race is reaching its grand finale. Yep. All right, let's take a look at the chart and we'll practice an IFR approach into Paso Robles. So we'll open the chart list. We'll go to, we got an RNAV GPS runway 31. Looks as good as anything. Or there's the VORB. That looks fun too. We got the RNAV GPS 19. That one looks a little bit easier from this direction anyway. Alright, let's do the RNAV GPS 9. It does have an LPV on it. RNAV GPS runway 19. So we'll come down here. We'll click on procedures. We'll select an approach. RNAV GPS 19 LPV. And we'll go via Havli. Or actually, we'll go by Fikdu, which is an initial approach fix. And we'll load that. Let's tighten up our navigation here a little bit. Oh, actually, we're still good. You can see we're just coming down Victor 25. And we'll go direct to Fikdu. So over here, if we go flight plan, rotate down here to Fikdu. Can we just do activate leg there? Yeah, we're going to Fikdu. So once we engage the nav mode, bam, and we got to change our CDI. There we go. And I believe we're direct Fikdu. Doesn't seem like it's going direct Fikdu though. Let's try that again. So we'll do a direct to. Oh. Must not have hit nav mode. There we go. Professional help is in chat. Off-sked descent. How you doing, sir? Yeah, you near? Are you still out on the road? Or are you near your computer headphones to come chat with me? Missed out on the snack race. Watching from the outside feels bad, but that's what you get for stealing donuts from the boss. It's a punishment that sometimes we have to take. We got the engine shake was on the Q8 Pilot YouTube review video. I watched Q8 Pilot's video a bit, skimmed through it here and there. Good stuff. I didn't see the shake though. But I guess I wasn't looking for it. 0 ppm. Interesting. Better shake some Mrs. Dash in there. Yeah. As soon as I add some gypsum and some calcium chloride or Epsom salt, that all changes the ppm. You're sitting in an airport waiting for a plane. Ah, okay. Well, I'm just back to my roots. In the brand new Airfoillabs Cessna 172. Of course, it's John Flyweather. And this is the plane I started on Twitch with, which is back in the day was the Airfoillabs 172 with the gauges, and now we've got the Airfoillabs Cessna 172 NG digital G1000 version. So, yeah. And like I was telling everyone in chat, I'm actually tempted to go back onto Pilot Edge and do some VFR and IFR flying around the Pilot Edge network. Tempting. Tempting, tempting, tempting. All right, what altitude do we need to be at? We need to be at Havli at 4,400. Wugup at 34, Jerbu at 27. Okay. There's probably some MVAs in here. Look at that. The MVA is 5,700, and we're at 55. So we better change our altitude to 50. But we're not. We're actually just flying VFR. We're just practicing. So we could just stay at 55 because we're not on an IFR flight. Keith will be passed. Yes, he will be passed. All right, our missed approach will be climbed to 1,300 feet. Then we'll do a climbing left turn to 4,500 direct to Jebno, which is right over here. And then we'll hold at Jebno. And we'll continue climb and hold to 4,500. Had fun last night. Ada said 10 nautical mile visibility with scattered clouds. We flew an RNAV to Minsk and had to go missed. Told Tower their weather observation was way off. They still said they had 10 nautical mile visibilities. Came back around to a different runway. There I could get an ILS. Broke out at Cat 1 Min. Said again they needed to update the ATIS. So they actually told you that they still said they had 10 nautical mile visibility, even though you were down to, you had to go missed on an RNAV? Holy cow. That's crazy. That's in the real world. Scotty Bob 64, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. Your sim always looks so nice. I'm quite pleased with the sim right now at the moment, and it doesn't hurt the fact that I'm getting 70 frames. 70 frames here over this beautiful California coast. Not coast, but Central Valley. All right, we're 27 miles to Ficdu. You know what I might do? Almost looks like MSFS. I still like to explain just every update. I have so many issues with MSFS. Yeah, I'm really digging the CJ4 for MSFS. Really do like the CJ4. Couple other planes I like. Zero viz at 200 feet, and they still had 10 nautical mile visibility. That should be... They should get in trouble for that, actually. They really should get in trouble for that. Imagine if there had been an accident and they were reporting 10 nautical mile visibility. Crazy. Just to get in the mood, I'm going to download the Pilot Edge receiver. That sounds funny, huh? Just to get in the mood.
Alaska 1124, report leaving 15,000.
Alright, report when we're leaving 15,000, Alaska 1124.
I think this will get me into the whole mindset of getting back onto the network. Just listening to the verbiage and the with yous. I think the scenery's better. Of course, the water's better, the clouds are better. But we have a lot more options with regard to aircraft that are really functional. Super duper functional. But I am impressed with a few aircraft. That Piper Seneca's not bad at all. And of course the working title CJ4 is not bad. I don't know, what are you, PMDG 737 is supposed to release like what, next month? Maybe by Valentine's Day at the latest. That's the PMDG 737. And when that releases for MSFS, I have to get off-sched descent back on the stream to fly with me. With me. Good morning, Iowa Scotsman. I never thought I would have heard I have returned to X-Plane. I have fewer issues. Yeah. Yeah, the PMDG EV Panda. Yeah, you like the Seneca Pilatus? Yeah, that's for sure. Yep. All right, 21 miles to go. We're blazing across the sky at 119 knots. Just blazing. Should I turn on the real world weather? There's the with you emote. Should I turn on the real world weather, or should we just keep it at this beautiful sightseeing mode? I don't mind turning on the fog if there is, or clouds, but there's a golf course right there off the wing. But don't bother typing in golf
Alaska
course
1124 is leaving
emote,
15,000 for flight level 190.
because I don't.
Alaska 1124, contact Oakland Center 132.905.
My chat bot is
Oakland Center at 132.95.
my chat bot
for
is
Alaska
broken right
1124.
now. Let's see. MSFS is great for sightseeing. Sailplanes are still a joy in MSFS if they could get instrument flying fixed. Yeah, for sure. Pilots KCX. It has been a long time. Hope you are well. What is new, my friend? Anyone else have issues with MSFS taking forever loading on the computer? I haven't loaded MSFS in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to have to see if the latest update is causing issues. Will Rising says it's actually been delayed from what I hear due to issues with MSFS. Oh, great.
Oakland Center, good morning. Alaska 1124, 16,000, climbing flight level 190.
737 not coming out soon. It'll come out in 2022, right? Serious Gamer, good morning.
Alaska 1124, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Alaska 1124.
Take a number. You're always number one, but I have a ton of guys, gals making that request. Oh yeah, yeah. That
Seattle
as
departure,
there should be.
Sky High 22, 6,500, climbing 12,000.
St. Wolfric is concurring that it takes forever. Did they really use those words? ASREF or AZREF? Is it ASREF? They delayed it indefinitely. I didn't read that.
22, Seattle Center ident.
A delay is different than an
Ident,
indefinite
Sky High
delay,
22.
right? No release date mentioned anymore. Ugh. Dang it. Faces last minute struggles with the 747 release date put on hold. I think they should just let me fly it as is right now. And we all know that it's not perfect. Wouldn't you agree? Just let me fly it now. That's correct until they get an answer.
Your
Okay.
radar contact 45 miles north of Mullen Pass VOR. Mullen Pass altimeter 2978.
I really believe that
2978, Sky High 22.
that should be number one priority for Asobo. Because imagine that will really validate everything.
Denver International, just want to confirm our last clearance in the squawk is still valid.
American 2400, Denver clearance. Since you did depart, I'll need to reissue you a new clearance, but the route would basically be the same, yes.
Yeah, the beta's out. Okay, well, that's a
Copy.
good
So
sign.
We're ready to copy whenever you're ready, American 2400.
American 2400, clear to San Francisco International Airport, Rocky 5 departure, red table transition, as previously cleared. Climb and maintain 10,000, expect flight level 180, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.1, squawk 3175.
All right, looks like our MVA here is the minimum MEA is not MVA,
All right,
but MEA 5700.
As filed.
Here is 4400.
Climb and
So
maintain 10,000. Level 180, 10 minutes after departure 126.1, squawk 3175, American 2400.
when we get to Meadle, we'll go down to 4400. Okay. We're 12 miles from Ficdu.
American 2400, reback correct, expect runway 17 right.
Expect runway 17 right, American 2400.
3 Alpha Alpha, cross runway 31 at Charlie, and you can contact tower ready at Bravo 1.
Fly it as is on PE. That would be a fun entertainment.
Cross runway 31 for 313 Alpha Alpha and contact over to tower at Bravo 1. 313 Alpha Alpha.
All right, so new expectations by my birthday. in May.
Oakland Center Walker 709, we're leaving
Cascade
flight level
approach, November
340.
7 for Papa Whiskey, have problems to maintain altitude descending to 7,000.
Your 4 Papa Whiskey, Roger.
Hey, we got a subcribe. We got a subcribe.
7 for Papa Whiskey, can we descend 6,000?
Your 4 Papa Whiskey, you're good to descend. You can descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000 for Papa Whiskey.
Who else called?
That looks really
Oakland
cool
Center
down
Walker
there.
709, we're starting our descent.
Walker 709, thank you. Should be Seattle Center.
I'm not one of those that say one is terrible and the other is great. Love them both. Just upset with the issues ever since I got it. They released it for Xbox. Now I always have issues with PC. Yeah, hopefully they get that sorted out. I think PMDG is more interested in getting a good product out instead of putting a buggy product out and fix later. Just your opinion. I have no official contact with them. I would say that you're correct. They really do. I mean, think about it. When people release things kind of way before they should, there's pros and cons to that, right? They get a lot more reports of what's broken, and they also get some revenue coming
Spring
in.
Tower 313 Alpha Alpha,
But-
holding short 17 right, waiting IFR release.
But PMDG has a reputation of quality, right? So they will hold it.
Crusher 313 Alpha Alpha Springs Tower after departure.
So
flight
what
runway
will-
heading, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
What will come out first? X-Plane 12
Flight runway headings.
or
7 for
PMDG
Papa Whiskey
737?
for Cascade approach, we need
313
further
Alpha
descent
I wonder
to
if they can hear
4,000.
each other.
Cleared for takeoff.
They probably can't hear each other. Because obviously I don't think they talk over each other. What do you think of the AnyBuild stuff? Tempted by the A300. I think the A300 is a good plane. I own that one, but I did not. Didn't they come out with a 340? I didn't get the 340. Or did someone else come out with the 340? Was that sorry, that was Tollus,
Cascade
wasn't it?
approach 7 for Papa Whiskey descending 4,000. We
Yeah, I
seem to
did not
have
get the
icing,
Tollus.
which was not switched on in the simulator.
744 Papa Whiskey, Roger. Are you still descending? Are you able to maintain altitude, or what would you like to do?
Currently descending to 4,000, 7 for Papa Whiskey.
He was supposed to descend and maintain 6,000. I thought I heard him say.
Papa Whiskey, I can't get you any lower than 4,000, so if you can't maintain 4, please advise. You're cleared direct Corvallis.
Clear direct for Corvallis and will advise if cannot maintain 4,000.
The DC-6 has been excellent
Cannot
so
maintain
far.
4,000 descending, try to divert to next possible airport.
Alright, number 4 Papa Whiskey, your nearest airport is Eugene Airport, directly at your 12 o'clock.
That's a
and
Snack Air
roughly 7
Airport,
miles. Do you
Eugene.
have it in sight?
Negative.
Alright, number 744 Papa Whiskey, ILS approach is, correction, RNAV approach is in use. Would you like to get vectored for the RNAV approach, or how would you like to proceed?
I have the airport in sight, 744 Papa Whiskey.
Number 4 Papa Whiskey, Roger. I'm going to go ahead and declare an emergency for you. Please stay souls on board and remain fuel in minutes. And you can clear visual approach runway 34 left to Eugene Airport. Contact Eugene Tower.
3 visual approach runway 34 left. Contact Eugene Tower. Can you give me the frequency for Eugene Tower 744 Papa Whiskey?
Number 4 Papa Whiskey, Eugene Tower is 118.9er. 118.9er.
118.9.
Yeah,
744 Papa Whiskey.
I agree with you, Hotch.
709, contact Seattle Center 121.4.
I think that Pilot Edge
121.4, Walker 709.
would definitely go
3 Alpha Alpha, contact departure.
east, further east,
Verify your transponders on.
if they had the users to support it financially. I don't know how many users they have, but there needs to, there's a point in which
Seattle Center Walker 709, flight level
it has to
240.
make financial
Departure
sense.
313 Alpha Alpha 7,000 for 10,000.
Walker 709, Seattle Center, Portland altimeter 2996, ascend via Timbers to arrival, landing east.
Descend via Timbers 2, arrival, landing east, Walker 709.
The Randazzo backwalked his original ominous post and clarified on a Twitch stream. Not as a big deal as people are making it out, as he calls the drama llamas. It's stuff like loading in the sim, a practice approach, all configured. Okay, yeah. Indy Builds has the 300 and 310 and the Beluga, and they're working on the 380. Oh, that's right. That's the other one. When's the Phoenix going to come out? So we got the Phoenix, and oh, we also have the Challenger coming out. All right, there's the turn. So we're going to... That's at fixed due. We'll maintain 5,700. Feels a little bit low. Yeah, catch 22. Users versus revenue. Yeah, for sure. Alternative purchase to the A300 is the Fila 742 or the Q400. The Q400 is in a completely different class than all of those other planes combined, but the Q400 is absolutely fantastic. It is a great, great plane, and they just recently updated it for some frame rate improvement. I think that off-sked descent probably is more referring to proper LNAV, VNAV, and you know, stuff like yeah, just being able to do certain IFR procedures, but I could be wrong. Weather, yeah, the Falcon, when's that coming out too? Yeah. All right, we're 8 miles to Meadle. At Meadle, we'll go down to 4,400, and we'll make our approach. This is really good, gorgeous scenery out here. I mean, that really looks real. You've never flown the Q400, I need to try it, just like my Zebo. I want to fly an air. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so off-sked descent says, I like to fly old school VOR navigation, DME, ARCs, NDB approaches without using a GPS. X-Plane and PSD are fantastic instrument flying trainers. MSFS is not. VOR and loc ranges are unrealistically short range. Instruments are too sensitive and clunky. Okay, that makes sense. No, I do not want to try PSK. I don't even have the programs installed. I will try FT4 or 8 though. Or even no, I won't try JT9. I gotta load some PSK software, Derek. The Phoenix A320 looks pretty amazing. The last 1 hour long video on the electrical system was cool. Yeah, that one will be. I think that one will be good. I mean, will that come out before the PMDG? Who knows? Yeah. Sorry, Aqua. My bot's broken right now. I should probably announce on there. Yeah, FL Digi. Yeah. That reminds me. Did you? Let's check my POTA page. I shouldn't be doing this on the instrument approach, but there we go. Look at the sunspots on the surface of the moon. That is amazing. We've got 117 sunspots, and we got solar flux of 18, alpha index 4, kilo index 2. Which is not great, but it's awesome to see that sunspot number up there. And then I need to go grab these guys. If I was on a long haul, I'd probably go and chase these guys right now. What an awesome website I've built. I added a clock to it, D-Monies. And I also added what the states I have left on POTA down here at the bottom, but it's not on the stream. I was just took my time making some brunch and what did you have for brunch? I need to know the details of your brunch because I'm kind of hungry right now. I got my eyes on a new radio transceiver hat for the Raspberry Pi. Looks high quality, and they've specifically mentioned the ham world a few times for things they want to support. Very cool. Yeah. Mariners fan 1991, welcome. You're on your third account. Probably shouldn't admit that. I have a feeling PMDG and FNX might be waiting for some things. The only example Robert gave was stuff like sim loading and states. That might be more than just SDK stuff. That might require core code adjustments, which could take some time for it to make it into whatever they're working on. No. Yeah. All right, half a mile. We're going to go ahead and start our descent here. So we'll rotate the altitude knob to 4,400. We'll do vertical speed, nose down, 500 feet per minute. Bring back the throttle. Altimeter here is that set. We're on our way to Havli. We're supposed to be at 4,400 at Havli, so it's gonna be close actually. Maybe we'll nose down just a little bit more. Steel cut oatmeal with walnuts, pecans, dried berries, maple syrup, plus some bacon for good measure. Man, steel cut. That sounds really good. It's time to go shopping for St. Wolfric. Gonna fly for Snack Air arrival later. You're grounded. Anyone try Rex accusations? I thought I saw a screenshot with someone that was running that and it looked pretty good. Oh, we are going to make the 4,400. So we'll go nose up. Get out of the yellow arc. By the way, the NFL just started, I think. I'm in the fantasy football playoffs in 2 leagues, but not in the Snack Air League. Is your descent an off-schedule descent? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I better bump up the power. Getting a little bit slow there. All right, we want to take this down to 2,700. So we'll go vertical speed again. We need to be at 2,700 at Jerbu. So let's get rid of this, and we will take out the range. And we're going to make a turn here. You don't miss XP scenery at all. Good morning. Good morning, XC5. Yeah, this is actually some of the better X-Plane scenery, but yeah, it's not the best, but I'm pleased with any of the True Earth products. All right, we're inbound from Hovley. We need to be at... Uh-oh. We'll go down at 500 feet per minute. SK McConnell, good morning or afternoon. Yeah, it's morning here, so either or. Pick a 5-string. Says, as far as realistic radio reception goes, I was flying the event last night into KMSP. Could not pick up the 30 left localizer from 19 miles out in X-plane. So they both have issues. Yeah, but you got to admit, pick a 5-string that far less issues in X-plane with regard to instrument flying. I can see the runway way off in the distance. The cool thing is that we have options. As I've said many, many times before, back in the day when I used to fly that old simulator called P3D, it was nice that we have options. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's better. All right. We got a subscribe. No, it does not run well.
But in fairness, X-Plane doesn't run well on an Xbox winking face.
It does not run well on an Xbox. That is for sure. All right, I'm 1.5 out, and I'm a little bit high. So I'm going to go to 800 feet per minute and try to get in 1 mile. Maybe we'll dip down just temporarily to that. Slow down. Is this the Grand Canyon? No, I'm out in Paso Robles, California. Not too far from the coast. All right, 0.2. Let's hit the approach button. Okay, we got the approach button in. Gonna maintain 105 here for a little bit. I think she is in the lane to Neptune Massive. The 3090, you're so lucky to have a 3090. Thank you for 47 months, B2. I appreciate the subscribe. Thank you. Coming up on the 4-year mark. Dang. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, slow down a little bit more. Off-scale descent, have a good one. Take care, be safe out there, of course. Work gets in the way of Twitch again. Off-scale descent is a real-world 737. Captain, enjoy. Pick a 5-string, says, yep, off-scale descent, that's my point. Difference between usable and receiving, and neither sim does that well. They understandably use distance tables in both sims, and neither are tweaked. Well, again, just my opinion. But you got to admit, there are some instrument approaches that do get quite a nice signal when they're 18 out and fly it perfectly, and then there's others that do not. Would you agree with that? All right, slow down a little bit more. Almost into flap operating range. Notch your flaps. That dynamic is pretty realistic. Another notch of flaps. Hold some nose down pressure. And I'm going to disconnect the autopilot. My airplane. Maintain speed here for a bit. Happies are happy. Little right of center line. Oh, bounce. Oh, triple bounce. I have half of mine to go around. Flaps up. Unstable landing. Whoa, 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 whoa. It said butter. Left traffic. Probably get a good price for your 2080 Ti. I've just had a better experience with instruments and X-Plane, just my observation. Absolutely. Churned butter. Exactly, Joe. All right. Probably a little bit fast for the downwind here. Trim it up. Yep, another golf course. Is the door closed? Garage? It's cold. Whoa. See if I can come in a little bit better as far as speed is concerned. Flaps coming up. All right, that was a little bit better. November 572 Delta X-ray has been brought back to SoCal. I will say that I do like MSFS on FS Economy because it changes the tail number in the sim. Paso Robles, David Bruce Winery. Really good Petite Syrah. Anyone like Petite Syrahs? Going over here to our personal hangar. Actually, I'm going to turn around here. I should have turned off my landing lights. Parking brake on. That's interesting how it doesn't detect the parking brake on for the flight. What if we cut our fuel?
Thank you for flying. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You see the 310 pilot YouTuber selling his plane in hangar? Is he like real world plane in hangar? Are you talking about what's his name? He was on YouTube streaming a little bit and even on Twitch. That guy? What's his name? Whoa, what was that just fell down? I think my brakes are screeching. Yeah, if I take off my park brake, the instant replay is a little bit better. It looked like there was confetti that just came down. What's his name? The guy that went around the world, you mean? We should all pitch in, buy it. Any major differences between the NG and the other Airfoillabs 172 besides the G1000? I would say the fact that they have this whole new menu system over here that gives you all of the options and states and customization. I would say it's a completely different model. Not to mention, I think the original Airfoillabs 172 steam gauge version, some people have had issues with it on X-Plane 11.55.